So, Madison, would it work okay with you if we have a little conversation about how we tend to live our lives in a fairly interdependent kind of way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking that it feels like we live our lives that way most days, but maybe we could even just focus in on a recent day, like this week on Monday when it was the super hot day. What do you think about on that day?
I remember when it was hot on Monday.
Hmm.
She hot on me. She called her and you sweet.
Too hot for you to come over to our street?
I remember when she asked me to help me by taking care of our neighbor's cats
That's
and
right.
plants.
That's right. So you asked me, you said it was too hot for you to even come over to our neighborhood. So I stepped in on your behalf because you had already said to our neighbors that you'd help them by taking care of their cats and plants. And so in this instance, I stepped in and I took care of their cats and plants for you. And then later that night, when it was 95 degrees in our house, and then at 9:30 at night, the power went out, you invited and welcomed Luca and I to come spend the night with you and sleep at your place where it was cooler. And that was huge. And we really needed you. And then, meanwhile, Kurt was working at Harborview, so he was taking care of others, but also staying in good air conditioning. And then the next day, I was able to talk with Ted on the phone, who was able to help me grow my understanding of what had happened to the power grid and why it was that our neighborhood lost power. And I'd like to imagine that somewhere along the way, maybe I was helpful or our family was helpful to Ted in some of this heat as well.